It's New York City. There's endless things to do.
Guys, what is up? Back with another video. I hope all of you guys are having an amazing day today. We're coming in at you with a little bit of a different surroundings. It's cause we're in freaking New York. That is right, this morning I hopped on a plane from cold, snowy Winnipeg, switched flights in Chicago, and now we are in the middle of Manhattan. Central Park is like 2 blocks that way. Today was a crazy day. We went all over the place. The weather was ridiculous. I am cold, I am wet, I am freezing. It's snowing outside right now. Let me show you guys what we did today. Everything about you. You guys good to go?
Let's do it.
I'll take that as a no. Guys, we are back in my home away from home, New York City. The basketball season is over, which means I have a lot more free time now. I am not coaching practice every single day. So I decided to come down here. I'm here for a week. I'm here till next week, Wednesday or Thursday. I honestly don't remember what day I fly out, but I am feeling good. First off, it's beautiful here. Second off, Edwin is here. Third off, it's freaking New York City. What are we doing today?
I don't know. What are you guys doing?
I don't know, man. Like, it's freaking New York. There's a lot of potential.
I'm sorry, this game, man.
Seth started playing. I told Seth to play this game called Baseball Boy, which by the way is not sponsored, but it's this very addicting game that I told him to download about an hour ago. And how many minutes have you spent on it in the last hour?
The whole time.
The whole time. He's been playing an app for an hour straight, walking around the streets of New York. What are we doing today?
Whatever you want to do, bro.
What are we doing today?
What are we doing? Oh, he actually, oh my God, I can't believe I'm on camera. One second. It's New York City. There's endless things to do.
Seth, are you still playing Baseball Boy?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Are you still playing Baseball Boy?
No comment.
He's still playing Baseball Boy. I almost forgot to show you guys the hotel room because it is actually crazy. It is tiny, it is super small, but it was also very good in terms of price. I got a great deal on this. I was originally gonna get an Airbnb in Bushwick, which looked amazing. That was like $74 a night. And I was like, this is great, $74 a night. You get a whole apartment to yourself. You get this awesome garden in the back. It was amazing. But then I found this and it was freaking almost free, and it's on 58th Street in Manhattan, and it's amazing. And it's this really tiny room here. You have like the bed, and you have floor and a desk and a TV, and that's literally all you have. This room is so tiny. I mean, really all I'm doing in this room is going to sleep and waking up and going out to explore the city the next day. So you don't need a big fancy hotel room. The bed's comfortable, the room is warm, there's no cockroaches that I've seen so far. This is a pretty cool room. But as far as what we did for the rest of the day, Seth had to leave us, unfortunately, because he had a cocktail party to go to, or some work-related function. I'm not really sure what.
I'll be back.
Hold up. Are you still playing baseball?
I'm not. Seth, come get your shit.
Bye, Seth. Bye.
Yeah.
Seth's leaving. So Seth dipped, and it was just me, Edwin, and Bubs, and it started to get a little bit darker. It started to rain a little bit, and St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and Bubs wanted to get a pair of... What did he want to get again? I think he wanted to originally get Puma suedes, but they didn't have any Puma suedes. Anyway, he was looking for a green pair of shoes to wear with his green bomber jacket for St. Patrick's Day. So out of all the sneaker stores there are in Manhattan, we ended up stopping inside of a Journeys. Bubs is looking for green shoes for St. Patrick's Day. My lens is really wet, it's raining outside. Anyway, he's looking for green shoes. What about these?
No.
These are so Irish, dude.
Yeah, that's their Converse.
Inside of a Journeys of all places, we're looking for shoes for St. Patrick's Day. Honestly, I have no idea why, but they have a freaking nice Fila selection. I don't know what these are called. They're gonna call them the Fila basketball lows, and they're $59.99, and there's red ones, and there's navy ones, and there's white ones, and black ones, and there's high tops, which I don't like as much as the low tops. I mean, Fila has some really nice stuff. The Jerry Stackhouses, the Grant Hills. These are Oh, undefeated Adidas Pro Fear. That's an undefeated colorway, huh?
The colorway is nice.
Yeah. I dig the shoe. I have this colorway up here. I dig the shoe. No?
I mean, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Adidas, but like some of the models I actually like.
Speaking of Filas though, these are the dopest Filas I've seen in a long time. Oh my goodness. I don't know what they're called once again, except it's a maroon suede. It's gold on the heel. It's white midsole. It has this crazy squiggly pattern. Oh my goodness. And they're pretty cheap too. They're only $99.99, $100. I mean, it's not super cheap, but it's not super expensive. These are awesome. Weird, right? Who goes into Journeys to buy sneakers? But anyway, guys, that is where we went, and Bubs got a pair of shoes, which was great. And then I wanted to get a pair of shoes. So what I actually did is I left them. They were heading back home. I went back up to around where my hotel is, right smack dab in the middle of Midtown, to Adidas on 5th Avenue, which is like their big flagship store, the one that gets all the special releases, the one that gets all the media attention, and the one that gets some pretty freaking cool shoes. So I decided to head over to that store, and I actually ended up picking up a pair of shoes. We just got out of Adidas 5th Ave. I got a pair of shoes. It is disgusting out there. There's no way I'm reviewing these out here. We're going back to the hotel. Ugh. And here we are now back in the hotel room with the shoes. Now, they gave me a paper bag, and it was raining so much that I walked 4 blocks from Adidas to the subway stop, and then 3 blocks from the subway stop back to the hotel. This is what the paper bag they gave me looks like. Little bit broken, little bit ripped, a little bit useless. This is going in the garbage, but we did get the pair of shoes, and these things aren't useless. These things are amazing. It is a pair of Ultra Boosts, and they had a whole bunch of crazy Ultra Boosts sitting at this store that I'd been eyeing up online, but I wasn't really ready to pull the trigger because I hadn't seen them in person yet. Trust me, these things are amazing. If you guys have seen pictures of these, you have probably thought about buying them because they are amazing. At least in my opinion, they are amazing. But I wasn't ready to pull the trigger yet. Saw them in person. I was like, that's it. It's done. We are getting them. They are these crazy, like I like to call them the red lava Ultra Boost 4.0s or 5.0s. I don't even know what we're on so far, but these are insane. One of the main reasons I like these so much is because of the knit pattern. The knit pattern on these is something that I've never seen on an Ultra Boost before. It almost looks like scales on the shoe. It's little circular patterns over and over and over and over again on parts of the toe and underneath the laces and back on the heel, and it looks very, very nice. It's different, I think, is the best way I could put it, because you see the same Ultra Boost pattern over and over and over again, and it gets boring and it gets played out, it gets familiar, and you see it and it doesn't really strike you as different or new. It's just another Ultra Boost colorway, and that's why I really, really like these. I was like, you know what, these are sort of fresh. I can get down with these. I think I'm gonna purchase these. They retailed for $180, just like all of your Ultra Boosts, which I mean is not cheap, but we're in New York, and I thought this was a nice pair of shoes. So the bottom is black. But then this is actually not black. This is a very, very dark purple. This is like an eggplant type color. It's a very dark purple. If you've ever had any of the Nike Invisibility Cloak shoes, I'd say it's the same shade of purple, except it just doesn't color shift or anything like that. And then this red is bright red. I would sort of liken this to, if you have the Toro 4, it's about the same shade of red as that. I know the lighting in this hotel room is not the best, so that might be giving you guys a little bit of a hard time trying to figure out what these look like exactly. And then you have the purple laces, same shade as the heel cup, and the lace holder, side guard thing. I still don't really know what the heck to call that. And then you have these crazy bright lace tips back there. But that is the Ultra Boost Red Lava, as I am going to call them. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of them? Do you think it's a nice pair of shoes? Do you think it's a trash pair of shoes? This is just a GR. It's not going to sell out or anything. You're going to be able to get these if you want to online or in a store. If you want to head over to Adidas Fifth, tell them I sent you. Who knows, maybe you'll get a coupon code. I mean, you probably won't get a coupon code, but a kid can dream, right? I'm happy I picked these up. You know what? I have Ultra Boosts. I have lots of Ultra Boosts. I have lots of red shoes. I don't have that many purple shoes, so this is something a little bit unique in the collection that I'll probably break out in spring or summer, or decide that I don't want and end up selling, because who knows, it's about a 50-50 with me at this point. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I can promise you that tomorrow in New York City will be a lot more exciting than today. It was just a long day of traveling, and then it started pouring rain. I'm gonna go take a shower, try and warm up, get a good night's sleep, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the middle of freaking New York City.